Today we're here with the CEO of Rex Riccardi, Chris Muth. Rex Riccardi is a pocket square business with a unique and modern twist by combining art and fashion. Both Chris and co-founder Ryan Clowder have risen as young entrepreneurs and recently won an entrepreneurship competition where they presented their business in front of a panel of investors looking for funding. Chris, being a survivor of childhood cancer, has found that art and style are great ways to inspire and empower those impacted by cancer. So 10% of each pocket square sold goes to the Alex's Lemonade Stand Foundation. Let's get into it then, Chris. How did you come up with the idea for your product?
I think the idea kind of really came from always wanting to be an entrepreneur and have my own business. So I kind of searched for a business that I could start that was involved with my interests, and I've always liked clothes and dressing up and suits and ties and things like that, nicer clothes. And I thought that it would be really cool to kind of get into a space that is kind of coming back around. It's not exactly mainstream. I think that pocket squares are kind of coming back, and they really have a chance to be something big. And I think that when I saw the opportunity, I think that's when I really decided to start that business. It's just the opportunity's there, and I thought it would be a great time to get into the pocket square business.
Great. So did you run into any problems in the startup process for your product?
I wouldn't say that I ran into any big problems in starting the business. It was more just learning how to start a business, many of the different things involved in starting a startup business, because you're basically starting from scratch. So it's definitely a long process, and it's a learning curve to learn how to do it, but it was definitely worth it. And I wouldn't call it a challenge. It was more just an experience and learning how to do it the right way and everything like that.
How have you advertised your product so far?
Yeah, so right now our product is mainly advertised through social media and word of mouth through friends and family that have been buying it and things like that. I think one of the main things we're trying to accomplish is that we really want to get our product some exposure, so getting it out there to various people that can really kind of promote our product and get it to as many people as possible in their network. So that's definitely where we're focusing right now, just kind of getting our product known and getting the name out there, since it's obviously a new business and a new name. It just needs a lot of exposure to get out there. So right now, through social media and through different people, that's mainly how we're doing our advertising right now.
So what's your progress been so far, and have you achieved any specific goals set for yourself?
I think that our biggest progress so far has been doing whatever we can to get our name out there. Obviously, there's a lot of competition in the fashion space and the clothing industry, so it's kind of hard to get a new name out there. But we're working hard to contact various athletes and people in the Philadelphia area who are considered influencers and get their opinion on our product and get them to talk about our product and things like that. We're doing a lot of work to try and get our product to those people, and I think that's been our biggest progress so far, is just getting it to as many people that are influencers and considered influencers as we can, so that they can help get our product out there.
All right, last question. Where do you want your business to be in the next couple of years?
I think that in the next couple of years, we definitely want to kind of be as quick as we can to become a prominent brand for pocket squares. When you think of pocket squares, there's no mainstream brand that comes to mind. Like when you think of sneakers, you think of Nike, or when you think of backpacks, you think of Herschel. It's a newer brand, but it really kind of came out of nowhere, and it took the backpack industry by storm. And I think Herschel's a great example of what we can be, because it's something that, it's a backpack, it's been around, it's not something new, but they kind of did their take on it and they made it their own, and it's become really successful. And I think that with the pocket square, it's not new. It's already a thing. It's obviously already a thing, but it's definitely something that we can put our own twist on and kind of take to a different level in order to become kind of the name in pocket squares. I think that would definitely be our biggest goal within the next couple of years, is to do something like that. It'll be hard work, but it'll definitely be worth it.
Chris, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it, and we wish your business good luck in the future. Have a good one.